Dreamscape presents The Happy Camper by Melody Carlson, narrated by Laura Jennings. Chapter 1. Dillon Michaels was fed up. But it wasn't with dinner. In fact, she was ravenous. And Brandon was late. Again. Dillon hadn't eaten since breakfast, but her appetite wasn't simply a desire for food. Despite the tantalizing aroma of mussels and garlic from her favorite house special, cozzi and padella, Dillon realized she longed for something more. Something intangible. "Will your date be here soon?" the waiter asked, for the third time. "I hope so." Dillon forced a smile while she reached for her phone. As the waiter refilled her water glass, Dillon grimaced to see the time. "I'll text him again," she muttered. Too embarrassed to look up, she shot Brandon her fifth message. "Where are you?" But what she really wanted to say was, "Why are you always late?" Of course, that raised another question. Why do I always put up with it? She set her phone down, trying to relax as she sipped her water. She was well aware that Brandon was a pro at concocting plausible excuses. But why did she automatically accept them? Why didn't she believe she deserved better than this? Dillon glanced around the restaurant's crowded patio. Other couples and families visited congenially, enjoying this unexpectedly warm evening in Colorado Springs. And seated among cheery flower boxes and merry strings of lights at DeMarco's was the perfect place to celebrate the start of summer. Such a happy scene. But Dillon's frustration was quickly turning to fury, bubbling straight to the surface. She'd had enough. Snatching up her things, she stood and laid a small tip on the table, signaling the waiter that she was leaving. And seeing relief in his eyes, she ducked her head and hurried out of the popular Italian restaurant. She was nearly to the parking lot when she heard Brandon call her name. With her cheeks still warm from embarrassment, she turned to face him. "Where are you going?" He frowned. "I thought you made the reservation for—" "I made the reservation for 6:45, she shot back. "It is now 7:35, and I am going home. Thank you very much." "But what about our table, Dillon?" He gave her his feel-sorry-for-me look. "What about dinner? What about me?" "What about you?" She glared back at him, bracing herself for a showdown.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?